SDN Shop Television Network, the better shopping channel. This half hour, Today's Woman. You're going to love it. Hi, I'm Paula McClure, and we're going to tell you everything you ever wanted to know about nails, but were afraid to ask. We've got a terrific collection of La Salle International. From a French manicure to a silk wrap, we're going to show you how to go from ordinary to glamorous, and you won't have to spend a fortune to do it. Here to shop with you in our Today's Woman store is your host, Steve Edwards. Steve, you know about women, don't you?
I'm learning more and more every day. Now, the woman I am with is a woman who is very familiar to you folks here in SDN. She has taught us a lot about today's woman and shown us a lot of good products. She's a good friend of mine, Pam Roberts. But I must admit that there's another woman.
I had a feeling I was going to be very secondary to this other woman in your life today.
Another woman.
Yes.
I mean, you talk about one of the most beautiful women in the world.
Prettier in person than I had ever imagined.
What a track record on Broadway, No Strings. She had her series called Julia. She was recently on Dynasty.
And in my favorite all-time movie, Claudine.
Claudine.
Yes.
And she was Dominique Devereaux. She's beautiful. She sings well. Ladies and gentlemen, SDN is really proud to have Diahann Carrol.
I love that introduction.
How are you?
Oh, I couldn't do better. How are you? Hello.
Hello, Diahann.
It's
nice
a pleasure.
to see you.
Thank you. It's nice to see you.
We're glad you're here because you don't hang around too many malls.
Lately, I've hung around a great many malls because of this product. I'm very proud of this product. I'm very proud to be associated with this
Well,
product.
I'm so happy that you introduced me to it a couple of days ago when I took it home and became familiar with it. It's called La Salle 10,
Right.
and it is one of the best, most concise, organized group of products for your nails that I have ever used in my life. And you know what a fanatic I am about my
bravo.
nails.
I think I love
Oh.
you. I really do. You couldn't.
No,
I'll see you folks around.
honestly, I really, because, you know, nails have become such an important thing. You notice on every corner now, there are these salons opening up, like Winchell's Donuts.
That's
now
right.
the nail salons are opening up all
But
over
let me
the
tell
place.
you that when you get the Pam stamp of approval when it comes to nails, this is major business.
It's
I
major.
gathered that
It's major
today as
business.
we began to talk about it, and yesterday as we were talking about it a little bit, and as we both realize, I suppose on a daily basis, a woman who is busy needs
Yes.
every little trick she can
Advantage.
possibly find. That's right. That's
You
right.
apply this over it. It's
So these are kind of like paramedics if you're in
They are
distress.
paramedics.
That's
I'm
very
going to
true.
take these three things over to our model, our gorgeous model, Steness, because I know you're going to think I'm kidding, but Steness came in this morning with a broken nail.
And I
said,
know all
"How
about that.
convenient."
You know what it's like at 8 o'clock in the evening, and you're studying your script,
That's
and
right.
your call is 3:30 a.m., and you go, oops,
There
who
it
are you
is.
going to call?
You
Yeah.
can't call
You can't call
anyone.
anyone.
Nail busters.
And what you do is you file down the glue and the powder that I
Very
have already
gently.
applied very gently. First with the dark blue side, like here. I've applied, I'll show you the two things right after I get this very smooth. And then this side, the light blue side, buffs this right off to be smooth. And honestly, I think this took about a half of a minute, 30 seconds to do the entire thing. Let me just backtrack here a minute to tell you what I did. When you have a nail chip as big as Steness's, you take the bonding powder first and you just dab a little bit right on the nail, like so. It's very simple. Then, we won't do this again because I know we just did it and I don't want to ruin your nails. Then you take the glue and you just apply this right over it and blend together. When it all dries, like it has, then you file this down very carefully, and then you use the third bottle,
That's
which is
right.
the ridge filler, and this gives it a smooth
A
finish.
totally smooth polish.
Completely, because I had a few chipped nails myself before I did this. And when this dries, you just apply your polish just right over this, and you will never know that there is a chip. And as this chip is growing out, you won't have to suffer with having a bunch of ridges. And I can tell you're really interested because you're listening to me.
I actually was because I was looking at the chip and I was realizing, you know, I don't pay some men. I don't pay attention
I know
to my
you
nails.
don't. You don't.
Yeah,
You don't pay. I don't think you pay attention to anyone's, but that's true. You don't.
But now I was looking at it through your eyes as you were explaining to me. You did have a chip.
That's
Oh,
right.
I was starting to feel terrible for
Well,
you.
it happens to all of us.
That's right.
Now, by doing this, you've actually, what, sealed up the chip?
I've sealed up the chip, and these really do seal up, just as well as if you went into your own salon and had it done. And sometimes, you know, it can cost anywhere from $5 to $10 just to have a chip built.
That's right.
Use the porcelain, which a lot of ladies don't anymore because we've heard a lot of controversial things about porcelain. Then you can use the silk wrap kit, which is just these two products. And what an unbelievable way this works. First of all, this, which is the silk and nylon combination of fiber in this bottle, is unbelievable. You apply this first, believe it or not, in this direction, sideways. Can we see that?
Is it sort of against the grain?
Yes, it's against the grain of the nail, and you apply it all the way up to the base of the nail, but you do it sideways. And what this is doing is like they would do in a salon, only with a piece of silk. Instead of using the silk, you have it in a liquid form, which is great. This is wonderful. Now, after that would dry for about 5 minutes, you would then apply it from the base of the nail to the tip of the nail, going in this direction. You would let the whole thing dry for about 10 minutes. And then after that, you will apply this ultra smooth and ridge filler over this, and what you have is now a nail that is triple, maybe quadruple the strength of your own natural nail.
Will that therefore keep it from chipping?
Keep it from chipping, keep it from breaking, and also will allow it to grow much faster.
It's peeling, it's unhealthy, and very often it alters the color of the nail, and you don't have a healthy nail.
Yeah.
And I have not found that with this product at all.
So
It will
how
never do that.
How does this, here, speaking to my chest, because I don't think you have a mic,
Yes.
but, how does that look to you?
Well, we're almost finished. We still have to apply polish.
Polish,
And I like
right.
to do a French manicure to match the rest of my nails.
What's a French manicure?
That's the lighter color on the tip,
Uh-huh.
and then a soft peach in this area. Some people like it a little darker, a little lighter, but it really is a kind of look of today. I mean,
Actually,
women are going.
as we progress into this, we actually have a product that Diane has with the
So
La
we're
Salle.
going to paint the
We're
whole
gonna
canvas
paint
of
the
Nancy.
whole
Yes, that's
canvas.
right.
Okay, let me get to
It's
our
the
next
whole
product.
thing.
This one, I have to say, for the person who is just beginning to take care of their nails, the 10-day nail strengthening kit
Is magic.
magic.
Absolutely.
Unbelievable. I have been using this only for 3 days now, and my nails look so much better than they
Yes.
looked just 3 days ago. All you do is you take this clear polish. Here, Steve, I'm going to do it on you since it is clear, and you won't have to.
Do men use this?
They
I
should.
certainly hope so. My husband uses it.
It also helps your nails to dry much quicker, which I thought is just great. So these two products are terrific for the novice
And nail
beginning.
revitalizer, when you have manicures often, is really a very important thing to have. We need it. Any polish eventually is going to take a little toll, and that's very important to counteract that.
Almost like using conditioner on your hair when you're
That's right.
shampooing
That's
a lot.
exactly right.
Okay.
Right. Yes. This is a very easy double-step thing. Anybody can do it. It takes about 5 minutes a day. What a great way. This is definitely
That's a fabulous
must-have.
I'm a
yes.
little upset now. I have 2 revitalized nails and I have 8 that aren't.
After we'll do
We'll,
all
we'll
of them.
revitalize them. We're going to give you a professional manicure when this is over, if you don't have to go back to work.
Wonderful. Okay.
Okay. This
Is
is
no chip.
no chip and
This is-
great.
Can't live without no chip.
You can't live without this, honestly, because this will prevent your nails from drying out, from chipping, from cracking, and all it is this one bottle to stop you from ever having that problem again.
I
So-
find, too, that if you wear color, within a couple of days, the color becomes a little dull. This revitalizes the color that's already on your nail.
So this seals it all up, right? Okay, so we'll give you some no chip on your baby finger right here.
God, Steve, you look so cute. Doesn't he look cute?
He's getting there, I'm telling you. Look at
Yeah,
this.
I
Look
like
how much
it.
better those fingers
Great
look than that
fingernails
other
they have
one.
now, huh?
That's
You
pretty.
do. You have great fingernails. Now, this will not chip. These are getting stronger as we're the French manicure set. And I have never had a French manicure until this set, and I was so happy. Let me bring all of
By
them
the way,
over
Her
to
nails
your
are
table.
different. That's
The
the
French
is.
manicure is lighter on the top.
That's
and
right, on the
darker
tip. That's right.
I don't-
And a
I
natural
disagree.
color in here,
Right.
if that is your preference.
Okay, let me tell you how they did this. And can I show my nails?
Yes.
I just did
Please
this
do.
myself, and I have to say, I have very short hands, and when I had my red polish on, they even looked shorter. This makes your nails look longer and your hands look longer. And do we have a better angle for them? Oh, well, they still look short, but they look a lot longer to me. But I'll tell you the secret in doing this. Okay, first, you take this, which is the blush color, and you apply that on 1 or 2 coats. Then you take what's called the blanc, the white,
Right.
and you apply it to the tips in a V shape. And really, it was very simple. It goes on very straight. But if you do make a mistake, you can. It comes with this little orange stick, and you can just clean it
I think
right
everyone is afraid of this product, and they really don't have to be.
up over the entire other 2
That's right.
coats. Then, to make it pure and shiny and look just like mine, you use the clear finishing polish, and you have just like this. 5 times.
So wait a minute, 20 times $50 is $1,000. So
I like it.
$7?
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
Here's your choice, folks. $1,000, and you have to wait for your appointment, or $7 to do whatever you want.
And your
at home.
husband won't kill
And what
you.
about the
What a
gas to
deal.
get to your appointment?
Right.
The gas to get to your appointment.
That's right.
The aggravation. The babysitter.
The patch jobs.
The things you have to
The
cancel to get
baker,
there.
the candlestick, but you've gotten the
A
point.
savings of $993.
That's exactly what we have brought to you today.
So glad he can subtract.
I mean, I'm kind of shocked by the actual difference if you do it for yourself. And in time, when you do it, I imagine you know how to do it the way you want it.
That's right.
As opposed to
And don't be
somebody else.
discouraged
Can
the
I
first
do one
time.
on you? Would you? Could I do one on Steve?
I would
Try
love it.
Okay, that way I can show the step by step. So you have one little French nail, okay?
But
All
you
right.
don't mind.
I'm
Oh,
going
I've
to do it
always
on your
wanted a French
strongest.
nail.
You've always wanted
Nail.
one little French nail. Not
Okay.
2, but 1.
Okay, here we go. Now, first of all, we'll start on this nail that I've already made strong, and we're putting on the blush coat first. You may actually start to like this, Steve, and the next thing we know, you've turned into Mr. Frenchy Nail. You have the next coat, Stines, yes. The next coat is this, because it's too wet, I don't want to smudge the rest of this. But that's how simple it is, and when your nail's a little bit longer, actually the finished nail will look more like easier. Very simple.
That's
Right
the
across
way
there.
it's
I like to
done.
polish the table a little bit
But
too.
that's the way it's
But that's the way it's done.
Can
And when
I
you
ask-
let your
can-
nails grow.
Can I ask you some personal questions while we're doing this?
Sure.
All right. You were married to one of the finest singers in America, Victor Moon. How's it going?
May I tell you, he is so excited because he's at Pebble Beach playing in the AT&T. You know, he'd rather play golf,
Than
than
anything.
do anything in the world.
Yes. Except be with you.
Except, well, I'm not sure.
When you guys got married, it was...
It's over a year now.
It is?
Yes.
It was kind of like you found each other and you said, this is it. It's time to settle down.
That's
no
right.
more games.
That's
no more...
exactly what happened. How did you know that? That's exactly what happened.
Yeah.
We've both been married 3 times before, and I don't really believe that I was ever really married before, and I think he feels the same way.
Oh, I was happy for you. And, by the way, not only is he singing better, but his nails
Oh, look,
are much
wonderful.
better
Yes,
now.
my husband's
yes.
nails are much
See
healthier.
Victor Moon with his French nails playing up at Pebbles.
Why don't you come to see us?
Okay, we
You
will.
don't even have to do your nails. It's
Can I just
all
show my nail at the
Just
door? And they'll know
show
it's
your
me?
nail at the door,
Okay.
please.
Anyway, it is a pleasure indeed to have you here, and most of all, Pam is so excited about this.
Pam, I can't thank you enough.
Pam,
My pleasure.
She can be obnoxious
I
about nails,
absolutely
right?
loved it. I can't wait to go home and play with this
I'm
more.
very, very proud of it. And as you know, I have never really connected myself with a product.
Yes.
I think the only thing I did many, many years ago was for milk. I don't connect myself with something unless I believe in it. And I tried this, I used it, and I found that it had no damaging effects to me. That was very important to me. And therefore, I decided to endorse it. And we're doing very well, and I thank those of the audience who are aware of it already, and our new friends. We thank you very much if you just try it, because we think you'll like it very much.
It's good to see you again.
Thank you very
do
much.
well.
Mwah. It's
Love to
nice to
Vic.
see you.
Pam?
Yes, thank you.
Thank you.
I thank you
for
very much.
introducing
You
me to
were
this. It was
wonderful.
great.
We're all
Thank
very
you.
happy. Maybe you'll travel with me as a
I'd love
spokesperson.
to.
And thank you
Here,
so
Steve.
much. Your nails are divine.
Back to Paula. Back to you.
Steve, you have the best looking stubby
Thank
nail
you.
in Hollywood. I want you to know that. Don't call us, we'll call you, Steve, okay? Ah, Steve and his nail. Let's give it a can. What a beautiful lady. What a beautiful lady. All of us have adored Diahann Carroll over the years, and of course we're happy she could be here on STN. year-round, all the time, every day of the week. You know, I want to talk to you right now at home about the importance of shopping with us. And there's someone here at STN who really knows about shopping. This is the director of our show. Terry, yay, all right. This is the reason we have such a pretty look on our show, and our show looks so wonderful. What do you think?
Thank you very much.
Are you excited to be here?
I'm excited. I really am. It's true. It's wonderful to see you up here talking about all these wonderful pieces of jewelry.
You talk, I mean, you watch all day long.
I do.
Terry.
I watch hours and
All
hours
night,
a day. Hours a day.
24
Oh, the
hours a day.
microphone.
Microphone. Oh, and he's the director.
Thank you.
It's a first.
It's our AD, JV in it.
But aren't you pleased to see our great savings?
I am, really. It's amazing to see the savings. Right here, what's the percentage savings on this one?
It's a big percentage. What, 160?
Let's see the savings right here.
I
right
don't
here,
know.
right
Let me
here,
see. I want
right
to
here.
make sure. 60%. It's over 60%. Can you imagine
Amazing,
that?
amazing.
On
There it
earrings
is,
like
over
that?
60%.
Can I get personal? Is there some girlfriend in your life that you could buy these earrings
As a
for?
matter of fact, I could. I should really go up to the booth right now and call.
And call. And guys like calling because it keeps you from going to the jewelry stores and
That's
getting
right.
embarrassed.
That's right, because I wouldn't know what to do in a jewelry store. It's true.
That's correct. A lot of men are like that. Terry, I am just glad that our show looks so pretty because of you. This man is so talented. He's so wonderful. And he's cute, too. Okay, all right. Thank you, Terry. Oh, is this fun? $59.90 on these earrings. We have such fun people here. You really need to talk about it. Do you have that tennis bracelet? Do you want one? Let's take a look at one. Sterling silver and cubic zirconia in a fabulous tennis bracelet. Do you have this item number? 4702. It is incredible.